driving on Dry Valley, Bradley County, about to come into the small town of Charleston, Tennessee, which is in the very northern part of Bradley County, on Highway 11 or North Lee Highway. Charleston is a small town. That's probably just definitely less than 1,000 population. Like maybe 700-800 population at most. But it's the only other incorporated town or city in Bradley County besides Cleveland. And then there's other small communities in Cleveland that are unincorporated or so. In Charleston, which sits next to the Hiawassee River, and right across in the middle of the Hiawassee River, you cross the northern part of Bradley County. You go across the bridge, and halfway over the bridge, you're in McMinn County. And in McMinn County, on the other side of McMinn County, is a small town of Calhoun, Tennessee, and it's even smaller than Charleston. It's probably like maybe 500-600 population. You got a lot of farmland around here and industry too, as you'll see here in a minute. But unfortunately, one of the industries is going away here. That industry been here many years. Alright, now we're coming into the city limits of Charleston. Here over to my right, you got the Tarver distributing Anheuser-Busch distributing Anheuser-Busch. Ross Tarver, the owner, owns that. Local prominent citizen who does helps with a lot of his money in the local community. Paving, a prominent business over in Charleston. We do have a Piggly Wiggly grocery store here in Charleston. And like most small towns, you need to when you get here to the speed limit, you need to follow the speed limit, because that's how a lot of these small towns make money, is through speed tickets. A couple of newer subdivisions around Charleston, especially maybe a little bit further out. Here on my left is Charleston School. Now that used to be, here you have the Hiawassee River Heritage Center on my right, Trail of Tears. But the Charleston School used to be K through 12, now it's K through 8. Several years ago, about 10-15 years ago, right back there at that red light, turn left, you go out Lauderdale Memorial Highway, and there's a new high school out there, Walker Valley High School, which is a high school for the northern part of Bradley County. It's about 1,500 students. Turn down here and go by the park down here in Charleston. And also out at Lauderdale Memorial Highway, several industries. When you get closer to exit 33, you have an Amazon distributing warehouse, Bacher Chemie, which is a huge billion-dollar plant out there that makes polysilicon for solar panels and computer chips. And GE Lighting has a warehouse for their GE light bulbs. And you have Lonza Chemicals and Olin Chemicals, which are these chemicals. Olin Chemicals makes, I think they both make nice older churches out here too. They both make chemicals a lot, especially in the pool industry for pool cleaning. So there is a lot of industry up here, even though it's a small town. And then once we cross the river up here, you'll see one of the really big industry that's unfortunately going to be shutting down. Bird Pharmacy over here. Said you have a grocery store, Dollar General, couple pharmacies, Charleston Post Office. Charleston has its own police force. Here's the post office over right here on the right. This road on the left and go out to Olin, Lonza, and Walker. All subway here. Now we're about to cross the Hiawassee River and go into McMinn County. Hiawassee River is a really popular river for fishing, boating. Here on my left is the Bowater plant. Well, now it's actually called Absolute Tissue, but for many, many years it was Bowater. And we're now in the city of Calhoun, Tennessee, in McMinn County. And that is a paper plant. They made newspaper for many years, and now they make tissue paper. And it's now known as Resolute. But it was announced several months ago that they were shutting down, and they done a major addition to that about 15 years ago. So we got a couple of warehouses up here. There's the Bowater Credit Union. Well, I'll turn down here and go down into the little town part of Calhoun. Of course, this way you can go back into Polk County, 411. You can go into back to Etowah, Tennessee on 411. Of course, you got a railroad track. The railroad runs through here. Here's the little park over here on the left, Hiawassee Meadowlands Park. There's the little government building in Calhoun right there. There's the post office. Then you're about 15 miles from, no, not even 15 miles, just a little less than 15 miles from Athens here. Calhoun used to have its own high school many years ago. Not anymore. Now, if you live up here, you're going to go to McMinn County High School in Athens. There's a little Calhoun Park over here on my right. McMinn County High School has an enrollment of about 1,600. All the people that live on this area, McMinn County, Highway 11, like Calhoun, Riceville, Athens, Nyota, all go to McMinn County High School. Of course, Cleveland is back that way on Highway 11. It's only about 10-12 miles back to Cleveland. And Chattanooga is about 35 miles from here, depending on what part of Chattanooga you're going to. And it's about 70 miles to Knoxville from here. Well, hopefully maybe one of these other paper companies will come in and buy the Absolute out and maybe restart the paper process plant again, hopefully. But that's going to be it of my little tour of Charleston and Calhoun. If you want to see more of East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, just leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video and have a nice day.